Syd-Kik rolled as fast as he could to catch up to Patry, but the old magnate was moving incredibly fast for someone recently diagnosed with the ticking clock virus.
Wait, sir, I am trying to catch up.
By the time he made it outside, Patry was gone. Syd-Kik waved his tiny arms in the air, calling out,
"But we carpooled!"
Syd-Kik retreated back into the Archie Corporation building. Everyone, including the Archie brothers, had left for the day. He had no other choice but to use the company sky car to get back to his home, which was 50 miles away. The company garage was far on the other side of the building. Syd-Kik put his thrusters into turbo. The sky car was solar powered and used so rarely that it had limited storage on its battery. When the sun completely set, Syd-Kik would have no other options. He got to the garage, taking the elevator all the way up to the 700th floor. He zipped around every cement pillar, through every empty space in the garage, until he got to the small dome-shaped monstrosity covered in solar panels. Leaping into the driver's seat, he frantically looked for the steering cord. Lacking feet, Syd-Kik had to physically jack into the car to drive it with his mind. Finding the telekinetic adapter underneath the radio, plugging it into the back of his head, the company car rose from the parking spot, blasting off throughout the garage until it made it outside, soaring through Ultra City. Syd-Kik fixated on the destination reader, smiling as the miles went down from 50 to 25. He leaned back, self-satisfied at the one thing to go right this week, when, oh no, he couldn't feel the car anymore. Opening his lenses, the sky was now black, with only 8 miles left to go. The company car began free falling to the ground. He strapped in, bracing for impact, while turning off every advanced application that allowed him to feel pain. The solar sky car hit the ground. White protective foam instantly surrounded the vehicle, turning it into a rolling white ball that collided with a lamppost. Syd-Kik used the ejector seat to tear through the top of the hardened foam, gliding towards the street with the help of his launched parachute.
F this.
Upon his arrival downtown, Syd-Kik couldn't believe his luck. Patry's black van was stopped at a red light. Syd-Kik scanned the vehicle to make sure it was the right license plate. With everything checking out, he approached the car as the light turned green. Syd-Kik sped up, extending his arms to latch on to the back of the van, holding on for dear span. Patry was never known to drive so erratically. Patry never drove at all, in fact. Syd-Kik was his chauffeur, on top of everything else.
What is going on here?
The black sky van pulled around into a residential area, then stopped. Syd-Kik gained his composure to witness a strange sight. Patry was in the car, holding up a plasma rifle, about to shoot from a distance, himself and Lothario?
Ow, what?
The Patry in the van was startled. He took a shot and missed, but it was enough to send his targets into Lothario's tiger-striped sky truck. The black sky van followed in hot pursuit, ascending into the air, with Syd-Kik once again holding on harder than ever before. False Patry was gaining on the tiger monster truck. Syd-Kik leaned to the side of the car, thinking he saw the Patry from the truck wave at him. He used his right arm to wave back, while his left arm clutched deeper into the van. The dangerous Patry put the car on autopilot so he could use a rocket launcher to blow the passenger side door off his prey. The other Patry was exposed in the air, holding on to the side of the sky truck before letting go. Syd-Kik grabbed him by the collar of his trench coat, using his extended right arm.
Excellent! Plan D has begun. You're welcome.
The sky van dipped into the wilderness that was Ultra City's Central Park. K0B01T kicked open the driver's side door, hopping out, brandishing his rifle, slowly skirting his way to the rear of the van when Patry landed on his back.
Evening, brother. Seems like a nice night, huh?
He wrestled the rifle away from his twin, pointing it back at him.
Give me one reason I shouldn't blow your head clean off. I'm your brother, and your mammal of an ex-wife infected me with the ticking clock virus. She said she had the cure, but unless I terminated you, I was as good as dead. You idiot! I'm the only one with the cure. How? Because I created the virus.
What?
Our customer base had dwindled down to 30%. I couldn't keep up with those next-gen upgrades. So ticking clock. The plan was to launch the virus, then immediately release the cure. Syd, run promo Delta Alpha Delta.
Syd's eyes turned into projector lenses, displaying the image of famous baseball bot RB McSheen. I'm RB McSheen, pitcher for the Ultra City Bros. I was recently diagnosed with the ticking clock virus, but thanks to brand new Archico Quantum pills, I can beat the clock, and so can you. Take one of these beauties every hour to get a full year's worth of life. Thanks, Archico. Because of you, I can take my boys to the World Series. Giddy up! The image faded out. Syd's eyes turned back into closed lenses.
I don't know what's worse, that I'm infected with the virus you created, or that you had the marketing campaign ready to go so far in advance. The World Series is 5 months from now. Yeah, and because of this whole debacle, I haven't even had the time to get RB his meds. There go the bros' hopes for the season.
K0B01T dropped to his knees as he began twitching.
Aren't we being a tad overdramatic?
No, you fool! I was infected with the virus 71 hours ago!
Oh no, Cabo! You need the cure! It's at Antag's lab across town!
K0B01T shook wildly until his chest battery burnt from the inside out, and he collapsed. Patry cradled the head of his once bitter rival, now deceased brother. He screamed, shooting the plasma rifle into the air. You just listened to One Cycle to Span, Season 1, Episode 13, Part 4. This audio drama was written, recorded, performed, and edited by Drew Manning. If you enjoyed it, please stay tuned to this channel. Thank you for your time, and have a great one.